Welcome back to Lincoln Christian. I'm Keith Miles. I'm going to be joined by Jeremy Hannes tonight for a great boys basketball game. It's a great week for LCS boys basketball. They hosted Elkhorn, Class B number 5 rated team on Tuesday night. Got a big 44-38 win. Tonight they're going to take on Omaha Concordia. They're 11-3 on the season. They've been rated some weeks. I don't think they are this week, but that doesn't make them any less of a danger for the Crusaders. It's going to be a great matchup tonight between these two Centennial Conference teams. And right now we're going to go back and take a look at some highlights from that Elkhorn win on Tuesday night.
It's the boys' turn, and again, we welcome the Mustangs from Concordia High School to do battle with your Lincoln Christian Crusaders. Let's get to the starting lineups. First for the Mustangs, number 3, a 6-foot senior, Gage Hansmeyer. Number 4, a 6-foot junior, Zachary Kulish. Number 20, a 6-foot 5-inch junior, Justin Otten. Number 23, 6-foot 2-inch senior, Ian Romiga. And number 24, a 6-foot junior, Karsten Matson. The Mustangs are coached by Ken Kulish, assisted by Caleb Plender and Tanner Schwarting. And now for your Lincoln Christian Crusaders. Number 3, a 6-foot 7-inch senior, Drew Buchelman. Number 4, a 6'1" junior, Gage Owen. Number 10, a 5'11" senior, Gunnar Warren. Number 12, a 6'1" senior, Gavin McGeer. And in the middle, number 42, a 7-foot junior, Easton Marshman. The Crusaders are coached by Gary Donnelly, assisted by Noah Dortmund, Nate Brown, Josh Donnelly, and Chad Hansen. Let's play.
All right, we are ready for basketball. Great game tonight, and Marshbanks and Otten, and Concordia has the tip. And that's number 12. Sorry. I'm censoring you unintentionally there.
You're all right. You've put up with me for 2 games now, so I don't blame you.
And that ball goes into Kulus. He is their leading scorer in the season, averages almost 16 a game. And Matheson averages about 14, so those are the guys that are going to do a lot of the damage. Kansmeyer now to Groniga. And here is Groniga with it, inside. And a steal from Holen. And he's picking up where he left off on Tuesday.
Yep, not surprising at all.
Gunnar Dworick for 3. No good, and the rebound comes down to Matheson.
We had that.
Groniga.
We had that big win on Tuesday against Elkhorn, and it'll be interesting to see how we come out here and just, are we going to have a little bit of a downer, or, we can be able to continue that momentum.
Concordia, a win over Blair on Tuesday night. Blair 7-6, I think, on the season, but a Class B school.
Yeah, I'm sure that was a big win for them. Blair being also in that Omaha metro area and a Class B school, like you said. So
Marshbanks handles it way outside. And McGeer will try a 3. Marshbanks tips it out to Buchelman. So Lincoln Christian has another shot. And looks like Concordia is starting in a zone here. What, maybe a 2-3 or 2-1-2?
Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe not. Maybe they're in a man. It looks like they are, yeah. So. And Buchelman has it stripped. It'll stay with LCS. 2 minutes in, still no score. Yeah, and Concordia 11-3 on the season. Their 3 losses are all quality teams. North Bend Central, UTAN, and Auburn.
Yeah, those are some teams that are used to being at state and lasting the weekend at state.
Right. So. And Buchelman in and out with 3, and Marshbanks with the rebound hands it right back to Drew. and tries to get it into Gage. A lot of traffic down there.
Right.
Matheson, turnaround, leaves it short. Dorick with the rebound.
A little bit of contact there with Easton on the pump fake, but no call.
Holen, Buchelman. Drew is on a roll. His last 3 games, he's had 26, 23, and 23.
Right.
And Dworick leaves it short, but Marshbanks will score and go to the line.
Yeah, it's a tough play. You know, Justin Otten from Concordia had to kind of break off of Easton and stop Gunner, and that just left Easton wide open for the putback.
And Otten picks up that foul. So we played almost 3 minutes before we get the first basket. And Marshbanks with the 3-point play. And Easton had a good game against Elkhorn the other night. He finished with 6 points, but a lot of good defensive action in that game.
Yeah, he had the assignment of guarding Christo, Drew Christo, and so that was a real athletic guard for him, and he did a good job, and you know, still working his way back from being out for a couple weeks. So
Brady McGear in, and that shot off the mark by Otten. Buchelman with the rebound. Spin move, and whips it past McGear out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he thought Gavin was going to take another step to the basket, and Gavin started to head to the corner, I think.
3-0. Crusaders up on Concordia. That's Matheson, their coach, yelling out to play Mustang, and that basket goes. And was that Otten? Let's see. No, Kulas got it.
Kulas, so yeah, his dad called the play, and you know, when he yells Mustang, he's going to get it to his boy, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's his son, same last name. So.
Right. Jonas Berger in, Easton Marshbanks to the bench. So for the Mustangs now, they don't have a 7-footer to deal with.
Right. See if they try to get the ball inside, and if nothing else, crash the boards and see if they can get some offensive rebounds.
And that's Kansmeyer with it outside. And a ball stolen by the Crusaders. Whoa, and a foul there. Drew just about hit the deck.
Yeah. We were talking off air before this. I remember this game last year up in Concordia. It was a battle. You know, there was a lot of hand checking, a lot of after the whistle contact, and you know, it was a good atmosphere, and you know, just good competitive game.
2 team fouls on Concordia, 1 on the Crusaders. Berger looks inside, now back out to Holen. And now McGear just not quite enough mustard on that pass. Otten now they are trying to go to work now that Jonas is in the game. And foul goes on Berger. Concordia get it into Otten, Kulus, and the shot on the way and a miss by number 24, Matheson. So a lot of action, not many points yet. 3-2, we're down close to 3 minutes to go in the first. And Drew lays it over the front of the rim.
Yeah, good job, Drew. He had to work for that, kind of zigzag back and forth, and turn around, and the basket was right there, no one between him and it, and easy layup.
And Kulus will have a chance for a 3-point play. Brady McGear with the foul.
Good play by Zachary Kulus there. He got Brady up in the air and used that contact and soft shooter's touch going for the 3-point play.
Zachary Alharathi in for Concordia. And Kulus, and he actually is one of the leaders in the Omaha metro area free throw shooting. He's at almost 86%. So probably should have figured I could have already probably penciled that one in my scorebook.
Save some time.
So we're tied at 5. And Brady McGear. Now Gavin McGear with it. Baseline for Buchelman. Stops and misses the shot. Loose ball on the floor and finally picked up by Kansmeyer. He stops and scores.
Good defense by Kansmeyer against Drew, and then came down and finished the shot. So good little stretch there for him.
And Nagier, boy, I don't know how that ball went in. He looked like he was almost out of bounds before he shot.
Right, full head of steam, and he had the touch to let it just kiss off the glass.
And they get it inside to Elharathi. And then another foul. It's either going to go on Berger or Nagier. One of them's going to have two, and it goes on Jonas.
That's a tough call on Jonas there. He was inside and looked like he just knocked the ball out of bounds and called him for the foul.
So Jonas goes to the bench and Marshbanks is back in. And boy, nice play right to Kulus, and he scores.
Yeah, great set play out of bounds.
And Kulus has 7, and it's 9-7. Crusaders down. And Nagier drives in the lane. Tries to bounce to Marshbanks, and Easton was already headed to the basket.
Right. Yeah, even if that's leading Easton, he's not going to be able to get that ball. That was a hard bounce pass below his knees, so that's a tough pass for Big to handle.
So the Crusaders were up 5-2, and they've been outscored 7-2 since then. Oh, and here's Otten for 3. And the rebound to Dworak. Nagier now comes around Marshbanks' screen. And they try to lob into Easton. He's going to have to go back outside. Now right back to Marshbanks. Off the glass and in.
Good job by Easton there. That first pass led him too far outside and on the baseline. Well, didn't get back. Easton with a quick foul there. But I liked Easton, kick the ball out, reposted, and put that shot up. But, our guys need to realize Easton's making a basket on one end. They've got to come back and help on the other end. And they didn't do that, and he got a foul.
And that's one on Marshbanks. I had in my head that he already had one, but that is his first. Yeah. So
that is nice to see. First quarter's almost over, and he's only got one foul.
And Otten leaves it short, tipped around, and Elharathi gets it. Back to Otten, and he has 4 points on that possession.
The defense disappeared on that one.
So Concordia playing some good sound basketball, and they've got a 4-point lead. And the Concordia boys JV team trying to spur on their varsity. And a runner missed by Dworak, and quickly up ahead. That's Orlick in the game. And they'll wait for the last shot. And they've got it. That is Kansmeyer who scores.
Way too deep.
So Concordia with a run after the Crusaders led early. It's 15-9 after 1. Lincoln Christian with the ball. They've got some work to do. They are down 6 to Omaha Concordia. And Concordia has already shown us they deserve to be 11-3, I think.
Right. Yeah, both teams had a slow start, and then they turned it on, and they really pushed the ball, sped the pace up, and we didn't react well to it. So see how we do in the second quarter.
And Holland had a good look at it and can't finish. Game like this, you got to make those shots.
Yep.
And they go into Alharathi. He's back outside. Matheson with it. That's Groningen. Now back to Matheson. Long three, and he's got it.
They're confident right now. You know, I'm not really seeing a letdown from our game against Elkhorn, you know, for our guys. I just think Concordia is outplaying us right now to make some adjustments.
Here comes Gavin McGear. Trying to get Buchelman involved in the offense here. Spin. And no, Marshbanks with the rebound, and he's fouled to go back to the line.
Drew's going to have to work for his points tonight. They have, you know, a number of athletic guys that are a little shorter than him, but they can jump, and they are hard defenders. And he's going to, you know, he's going to have to really work for his points tonight.
And Marshbanks 2 for 2 from the line. He's up to 6 tonight. And that one's a little long. And the rebound down to Concordia. They got the ball in an 8-point lead.
Yeah.
Now Otten hands off to Groningen. And they go back inside. Otten has it blocked by Marshbanks.
Good job by Easton.
And Buchelman catches that with a full head of steam and goes right to the glass.
That might be his best, you know, chance to get some easy points and get some confidence build is in transition.
Groningen. And here goes Kulus down the lane. That's a foul. That's not Kulus. That's Kansmeyer. And the foul goes on Gage Holland, so he's got 2.
This is one of those games that you kind of miss the crowd. You know, there's just that silence, you know, that wouldn't normally be there, and student sections not being able, you know, we got the athletes from the previous games, but, you know, this is the type of atmosphere that you kind of live for with high school sports. And like we said, hopefully we're coming to an end of as limited as we've been with fan attendance, and we can get going next week with getting some more people in here.
So Kansmeyer one more. And it's back to an 8-point game. 6 minutes to go before half. And McGear, Marshbanks way outside. I don't know if Easton's got a 3-point shot or not. And he'll take a 2.
Yeah. Like Otten kind of lost his balance. I don't think it was a push off by Easton, just lost his balance and left him wide open.
Now Kansmeyer drives, kicks back to Kulus. And back outside to Matheson. And Kulus free throw line. Takes a little header there to see if he can draw a foul, but no call. And just inside the free throw line, a miss from Buchelman, but Dworick with the offensive rebound and gets it out of traffic.
Yep, good job by Gunner there. I think he wanted to get into the basket, kind of fumbled the ball and had the heads to get it out, reset.
And Brady McGear looks inside for Buchelman. Drew's got it. Spins. Goes up, offensive foul. Yeah, put his shoulder down, lowered his shoulder, and picks up his first foul.
Yeah, you know, he drew 3 of those in the Elkhorn game, and similar, you know, No, he didn't flop, but he would fall down on all of his charges. That was pretty obvious. Concordia didn't need to.
Yeah, the defense was right on him. He probably needed to come back out with the ball.
Yep.
Oh, and that goes off the foot, and Brady McGear ends up with it. And Buchelman finishes.
Good job for Drew to be right there, and good job for Brady to force the issue and give him that chance.
Had a similar play in the third quarter, I think, against Elkhorn when Gage Holden missed a layup, and then Drew finished it off.
Right.
Crusaders down 4. Dworak will launch a 3. Hits it.
It's huge. That transition point, it's so important, kind of gets you a run going, and all of a sudden we're only down 1.
And that'll be a timeout for the Mustangs. The Crusaders battle back from an 8-point deficit in what seemed like about 20 seconds there.
Right.
Some quick action, and Concordia, they will be the number 3 seed next week in the Centennial Conference tournament. I don't remember when their boys have ever been seeded that high.
Yeah.
So it's a fun year for them, and they're looking forward to next week's tournament, not only because they're the 3 seed, but they'll be hosting the semifinals and the finals. And their first game will be Tuesday night. They'll take on the winner of Lincoln Lutheran and Bishop Neumann on Monday night. That game will be played at Lincoln Lutheran. The other Monday night games, Boys Town will be hosting Hastings St. Cecilia, and David City Aquinas will host Columbus Scotus. Winner of that game will go to Kearney Catholic on Tuesday. The Boys Town St. Cecilia winner to Grand Island Central Catholic, and then Lincoln Christian hosting Bergen here on the Crusader Sports Network next Tuesday night. Game time is 6 o'clock Central Time. Girls will be playing at the same time out at Hastings St. Cecilia at 6 o'clock. So get 2 computers lined up, and you can be on both Strive channels at once.
Yep, grab some Slim Chickens and watch the games.
And Groningen now comes back outside. Otten back to Kulus. Masson inside to Otten, tries to back Marshbanks down. Gansmeyer passed on the 3. And now the Crusader fans get into it.
Yep.
And Gansmeyer wants to quiet him. He doesn't do the job, and Gunnar Dworak with the rebound.
We kind of gave him that shot. Weren't really playing real hard defense, but missed it.
And Marshbanks way too far under. He probably should have come back out. Drew was opening over in the corner there.
But he was.
So that's Karsten Matheson. And here's Zach Kulus. And Gansmeyer has to bring it out. 20-19, Concordia still with the lead, but it's down to 1. Gansmeyer stops and travels.
I didn't really see that, but good defense by us. His last 2 possessions. They're an athletic group, and they like to drive the basket, and doing good so far.
Stick around. Coming up at halftime, we'll go back down to center court and have some Cornerstone Challenge fun. I think we've got a game of some sort. They're going to get a couple of folks from the audience to challenge each other, so we'll see what that's all about at halftime. Isaiah Nunley in the game for the first time. And Buchelman to Nunley down low, and he scores.
Drew kind of hit the floor on that. I was hoping nothing happened with an ankle, but he's up, looks fine. So great pass to Isaiah.
So for the Lincoln Christian, it's a 9-2 run. And a 3-point foul there is going to go on Gavin McGear, and that'll send Matheson to the free throw line.
I think Gavin maybe had a good clean block and got him with the body, and I think from what I could see, Karsten Matheson maybe pulled a little bit of drawing that contact, maybe kicked the leg out. Drew Buchelman's uncle, Jonathan Buchelman, back in the day was a king of doing that, and he'd get that leg kicked out, and he'd get a call, and he'd go down on the ground, and it worked.
And that one rattles around and goes in. The guests aren't supposed to get the friendly bounce on our rim, are they?
I don't think so.
So he's got another one. Concordia back on top. And that one rolls out, and then a rebound or a foul on the rebound. That'll go on Groningen, pardon me. Oh, no, now it's Groninga, according to Herb, so we'll go with what Herb says.
Yeah.
And that's 5 team fouls on Concordia, 8 on the Crusaders, 2 minutes to go before half. And I think Marshbanks is going to have some bruises at the end of this game. He and Otten are really doing battle.
Right, yeah. Yeah, Otten's giving up some pounds there, but he's battling with him.
Brady McGear back outside to Marshbanks. Drew launches a 3, no good, but Marshbanks with the rebound, and it's going to go, I think, on Otten. That'll be 2 on Justin Otten.
Yeah, I don't know. I maybe would have just let that one go. I definitely don't think it was over the back because that ball's straight up, and Easton went straight up, but it might be a tough call on Otten. That's a big foul.
And Quentin McCafferty is in, a freshman. I know there's a steal by Kulus. And boy, what a shot.
That was. Tough angle.
Crusaders with a brief lead, but now they're down 3. Gunner calling for the ball, didn't get it though. Now Drew's got it down low. Whips it back, Gunner's got a chance here. Leaves that one short, Brady McGear saves it.
Good hustle by Brady, and then to establish his feet in bounds before he touched it.
And Coach Gary Nunley will take a 30-second timeout, 45.5 to go. I wonder what he's going to talk to him here about. Does he want to try to hold for the last shot? Or?
Yeah, 45 seconds against a defense like this, it'd be hard to hold for a last shot. That'd be a perfect scenario, but you might want to just, tell them don't rush anything. But if you got an open shot, go ahead and take it, and then you never know what happens on the other end.
Some of the other boys Centennial Conference teams in action tonight. Kearney Catholic's at Aurora. Also, again, Fremont Bergen and the Lincoln Lutheran boys probably tipping off fairly quickly here. And then Columbus Scotus hosting Boone Central tonight. So 45 seconds to go before half, and Lincoln Christian has the ball, down 3.
Yeah, see what Gary drew up here.
Crusaders being patient. And Dwarick goes, misses the shot, batted around, and finally it comes down to Concordia. Now they're going to hold for the last shot.
Yep, we've seen that twice now in the game. End of first. Oh, great defense by Gunner. Got a hand on it. Caused Zachary Kulus to kick it out of bounds.
So Lincoln Christian will have the last shot. And Gary's calling a quick play without taking a timeout there. Buchelman holds it with 8 seconds. Oh, and Brady McGear can't catch it. So now Concordia has 4 seconds to go. And they're bringing in number 10. That is Elliott Wilson. He might be a three-point shooter. We'll see.
Sniper over there in the corner, so keep an eye on him.
And Kansmeyer launches the 3 and in and out, and he misses it. So the Crusaders down 3. They battled back. They were down by as much as 8. And Concordia, they're a good-looking ball team. We're going to have a great second half, so hang on for that. In just a bit here, we're going to go over to Stacy Allison for the Cornerstone Challenge, so hang on.
Christian fans, our first game in the tournament is Tuesday night right here versus Fremont Bergen at 6 p.m.
Okay, Crusader fans, Stacy Allison here with the foundation. We have a fun game and some brave basketball moms who are ready to have some fun. So you cheer them on here, that's right. Libby Dwarf and Jen Marshbanks are the brave mamas here. We're going to come to center court to compete tonight. They're competing for a To God Be the Glory t-shirt and a $25 Shields gift card. As you all know, we're in the midst of our campaign to God be the glory to raise money for our Shields Multi-Purpose Center. We are so thankful for the support that we've been receiving and look forward to what God's doing there. So here's what Jen and Libby are going to do. One at a time. They have 5 discs. My trusty assistant here, Rita Allison, is going to be helping me. So they're going to, one at a time, throw and see whoever knocks off the most, there's 5, will be the winner. This is not a timed event. Cheering does help. I can guarantee that. So please cheer them on. This is called Aero Sport. We are so thankful to our friends at Camp Sunshine for allowing us to borrow this. So if you have younger kids, highly encourage you to check out Camp Sunshine. They have all sorts of crazy things that kids can do, like this Aero Sport activity. All right, did you guys decide who's going first? All right, Libby. Libby's going first. So, all right, she's going to stand here on the LC. All right, let's cheer her on. She's got 5. She's going to throw. And if you don't want to hang on to the other ones, you can have a helper here. All right, Libby, here we go. Ready? Go. No laughing. Cheering only. All right, so you can do it. You can do it. You can take a step forward, too. Take a step forward. Ooh! You can take one more step forward, too. Yeah. It is not rigged. No rigging here. We don't believe in rigging. Oh! She got 1! All right, here we go. Come on, Lily. Oh! She was aiming for you, Reed. All right, she's got 2 more. Let's see here. All right, so she's got 1. Come on, Libby. Oh, 2. Woo! All right, way to go. All right, we're going to reset this game here and get this all set up. Has anybody ever seen this game before? I've never heard of it, so, but it is quite fun. I don't think you can get that in there. That one goes like that. All right, so now I want you to know Jen's husband volunteered for her. So, pressure's on right here. All right, here we go. Jen, come on, you can do it. You got 2. Libby's got 2. Here we go. Let's cheer on Jen. Ready, go. Ooh. Now she does have an advantage in that she watched Libby, right? So, oh, all right. Oh yeah, have some cheer, Jen. Ooh, that was close. She's got 2 more. Oh, we are currently tied. This is the tiebreaker. Come on, Jen. Thank you so much for having fun with us, you guys. God bless.
I love cheer. It's fun. I love getting all cute and putting on uniforms and having makeup done and hair. I'll be the first to admit, I love that kind of stuff. Those are important, but at the end of the day, the heart and the attitude and the transformation that can happen, it impacts their eternity, not just their here and now, but their forever. And that is so much more important to me. That is the most important thing to me right now in cheer. My name is Brittany Larson. I am the head cheerleading coach here at Lincoln Christian School, and this will be my 2nd year. I also am an alumni. So as a freshman, you come and you're like, oh, what am I gonna do? I have all these options. I could do this sport or this sport. And I was like, I'm not really a sport person. I like to watch them, but I'm not really super athletic. And so I thought, oh, cheerleading, I can land there. I can get involved with something. I don't remember it being a huge part of my life, but just something that I really enjoyed being a part of. I was proud to be a Crusader. I was proud to be part of the class that I was. I enjoyed dance. I enjoyed the community of girls. I just thought it would be a really fun thing to participate in and to spirit on our teams, which is fun for me. So I watched my daughter freshman year be a part of cheer. I went to all the games, I went to all her events, anything that I could. I'm like, I'm not gonna miss out on the 4 years of my daughter's life. And then the head cheer coach decided she was gonna step down, and I immediately had this little stirring. I could invest in these women and bonus get to be alongside my daughter. Like, this would be great. I don't want to miss a single second of my kids' lives. I mean, I had 1 year of cheer essentially in my high school life. Now, I felt completely inadequate. I had no dance experience, no cheer experience besides that. I'm not athletic. I've never coached. What am I thinking? How in the world am I going to learn very quickly, mind you, how to coach? I felt completely inadequate, totally inept for that position. I think the first year was a whirlwind, much like it is anytime you step into a new position at work or a new role of some kind. It was a complete whirlwind, and I needed my advisors to come and say, hey, how can I do this respectfully, lovingly, and yet create a culture that empowers these women to understand they are daughters of the King. And it's not just about the sport. It's about the transformation of hearts that we here at Lincoln Christian get to do and have the opportunity to do. And it's an investment into their life. Something that I want to make sure that I'm investing in these women is that they can have confidence in who they are as a daughter of the King. And I'm rooting for them. That's my whole goal, is to help them through life the same way I've been helped through life. I genuinely love and have loved every cheerleader that has walked through those doors that I have had the opportunity to impact. And I say it with emotion because it's true. And I'm so lucky and so fortunate to have the opportunity to love on them in cheer and outside of cheer. And it's relationship building, but it hasn't always been easy. And he has redeemed so many situations with these young women. It's an incredibly unique place to be, is to do fun things like cheerleading, but yet love and impact their eternity.
I'm Zach Cassavone, Superintendent at Lincoln Christian School. Thank you for joining us. I just want to share the exciting news that's happening around the capital campaign. As you've hopefully heard over the last several weeks, God has worked mightily in many ways, and we're about 2/3 the way to our goal of completing the fundraising for the Shills multi-purpose facility, which will include classrooms, 25,000 square foot of space for students for strength and conditioning, and multiple different activities. I would ask you, if you want to learn more about the project, that you would reach out to myself or Mark Powell, our Director of Development. We thank each and every one of you for your participation and the way you've been involved. Every gift matters, and your gift is going truly towards a life-changing education at Lincoln Christian School. Thank you.
Back for what should be a pretty exciting second half between a couple of really good Centennial Conference teams. Lincoln Christian trailing Omaha Concordia 24-21 after 16 minutes of play. I was about to say 20 minutes of play, but this isn't college. So we'll see who's who. You know, it sounds like a cliche, but in some fashion, I think we can see who wants it more this second half, right?
Exactly, yeah. See how each team comes out. You know, it was a first half of a little bit of runs. It started out slow, and then Concordia just kind of took control, and then we were able to score nine in a row, and then they finished with 4 in a row. So,
and Concordia has impressed me as a really fundamentally sound team.
Right.
So,
yeah, they are really athletic team too.
That's Kulus to Kansmeyer, and a bounce to Kulus, and he lays it in.
Second time tonight we've been beat on that back door.
And that puts Kulus in double figures. He's got 11. And no-look pass from Buchelman to Marshbanks. And it's no catch either, out of bounds.
Yeah. Sometimes those no-looks do turn into no catches.
And in a game like this, again, you don't And there's Gage Holland. He's going to try to make up for it, and he draws the foul on Kansmeyer.
Yeah, we can't have too many wasted possessions now that we're down 5 points. You know, it's still a lot of time left, and we saw how quick we can score in that first half. But, you know, Concordia's going to keep scoring also.
After the foul, that is Kansmeyer's first. Lincoln Christian has it. And Buchelman inside to Marshbanks. Goes one way, then goes the other, misses the shot, and the rebound comes down to Otten.
Nice move. You know, little misdirection there with a fake and just didn't convert the 5-foot jumper.
And a drive and a miss, but Kulu sneaks in for the rebound and scores. And again, Lincoln Christian out-hustled on that play.
Yep, killing us.
And it's back up to 7. So they led by as many as 8. Crusaders' biggest lead, I think, was only 3.
Yeah, early on, maybe like a 5 to 2.
And a jump ball called. And again, Groninga ties up McGear. Crusaders will keep the possession, but the arrow will flip. And Holland stays with it and gets a second shot.
Good job, good perseverance by Gage there to get the putback.
And again, like you say, there's a lot of time left, but that's a big basket.
It is.
Groninga, he tries to get it inside to Otten, and he wants to go up over Marshbanks, and Easton with the rebound. Loose ball, though, and another miss, and then a putback, and that one's going to go for Groninga.
We've got to stay home and get the rebound before we take off. You know, we've got 2 guys going against 3 of theirs.
And that pass intercepted. Crusaders making too many mistakes here. And Matheson with a 3, and that makes it a 10-point game.
Yeah, he has range for days. You got to pick him up about that volleyball 10-foot line because he'll stop and fire. Yeah, and just like that, it's 10 points, like you said.
And Concordia playing with some confidence as well.
Yep.
And Dworak misses. And are they going to call a foul or a jump ball? They do call a jump. I think they could have called a foul on Easton. He was kind of over the back on that.
Yeah, it looked like we need to bring the wrestling mat out there. Everyone is up, and it looks like Matheson's kind of shaking his arm, but maybe hit the funny bone on the way down.
Let's see. And that, I think he's a righty, so that's his shooting hand. We'll see.
Might have to move the sleeve over to the right side.
Yeah. So Concordia with the ball on the 10-point lead. And a turnover. Up ahead to McGear. And good defense there by Otten. He swats it out of bounds.
Yep. I think if Gavin realized that he was on his right side, he would have kept on going and gone on that left side, but he wasn't quite sure where Otten was and blocked it out.
Which Gavin does that quite a bit. He goes up to the left when he goes for a layup. And now Drew drives baseline and draws the foul. And that'll go on Kulus, and that'll be 2 for him.
You're kind of blocked from the action there, but it looked like Kulus was there, and he might have just moved at the last second, but it's a close call.
And Drew with the free throw. Drew only 6 points in that first half, and again, well below what he's averaged the last 3 games.
Right.
And I think there's little doubt about it that he's got to heat up if Lincoln Christian's going to be able to rally here.
Yep, I agree.
And Kulus launches from the 3. And foul is going to go on Berger on the rebound.
3 on Jonas. He hasn't got a lot of minutes on the court tonight because of fouls. So.
And Ethan Hollenbeck is going to come in to replace him.
Yeah, that was a play where Jonas, mistimed his jump and allowed Concordia to get inside of him.
And now Matson will try another three. He misses that one, and Hollenbeck right off the bench and with the rebound. Buchelman catches it down low. Tries the hook shot, no good. Matson with the rebound.
Good look.
Yeah, that shot would fall 8 times out of 10 probably.
Yep.
And now Kulus outside, and 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Down to 12 minutes left. The Crusaders down by 8.
Right.
And McGear with the steal from Kulus. And he is fouled. He'll go to the line. He did go to the left that time.
Yep.
And Kulus, that's a huge foul because he's got 3 now. We'll see if he takes a seat.
Yeah, he's kind of careless with the ball out there. There wasn't a whole lot going on, and maybe took his eyes off it, and Gavin noticed that and went for the steal. Good play by Gavin.
And for Gavin, 3 tonight. Nico Orlik is in, and Kulus to the bench. And Gavin 2 for 2.
Good, big free throws.
Last 4 to the, and there's a steal from McGear. And now Gavin McGear after Brady steals it.
Yeah. And I think just a warning for Brady touching the ball after it goes through the rim. We'll mark it down in the official book, and the refs don't like that. They make the ball go through the net and drop to the ground.
Yep.
Even if you're just trying to help out.
But Brady with the steal, and then the bucket from his brother Gavin, and the Crusaders have cut it back to 4.
Quick 4 points from Gavin there.
Kansmeyer goes all the way, and he is called for the offensive foul.
Good job by Ethan. He was underneath that rim, pretty deep, but able to draw the charge there. I believe the ref up in front of the Concordia bench was going to call a foul and got overruled down below, according to Coach Kulus over there.
And the Crusader COVID crowd, the Triple C, they're into this game now.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot noisier tonight. I like it.
And a rejection there by Otten as Gavin drove for the basket. Otten's got it. And back out top, that is Groninga. He misses the 3, but Otten with the rebound. He's guarded by Brady McGear down there.
Right.
So, and that ball tipped up in the air and then tipped again back to the Mustangs. And Matson holds it. He's got it again. Another long 3 on the way. That one's off the mark, and Holland with the rebound.
That's a tough shot.
And Brady McGear wanted to shoot and thought better of it. Buchelman will shoot and hit it.
Good shot by Drew. Starting to fill it up. Quick timeout for Concordia there. Full timeout.
So Concordia is going to take a timeout, and we're going to take a break as well. We'll be right back. The Crusaders have cut it to 1.
Hi, I'm Stacy Allison, Assistant Director of Stewardship and Advancement for the Lincoln Christian School Foundation. I am so excited about our Cornerstone Challenge we have going on now through January 29th. $20, 21 days, $21,000. We're looking for people to join in giving $20 a month, and every $20 will be matched by another $20 through our generous donor, up to $21,000 that is given this month. That means we could raise $42,000 this year for the Lincoln Christian School. It's about being a part of a community of other people who say, we care about Lincoln Christian School. We care about other students and families that go to our school. I invite you to consider being a part of Cornerstone and joining us during the Cornerstone Challenge. You can go to the website and find out more information, or contact me here at the school to find out more. Thank you so much, and to God be the glory.
Here we go. After the timeout, the Crusaders are on a 9-0 run Concordia had built a 10-point lead. They've still got the lead, but it's down to 1.
Same as first half, game of runs here. So Concordia got up by 10, and quick one by Lincoln Christian. See what happens coming out of this timeout.
And Zachary Kulus back on the floor with those 3 fouls. They get it inside to El Harathy, and he was blocked from behind by Hollenbeck. And a jump ball.
Good job by Ethan. Didn't get to play any of that first half. We don't know what happened in the JV game. I'm sure he got quality minutes there, but he comes out, and just immediately makes an impact. A couple blocks, tough play there.
He's out there in the post position. Marshbank's on the bench, and Berger as well. Jonas has picked up 3 fouls in about what seems like he's only been on the floor about 3 minutes.
Right, yeah.
And Hollenbeck trying to get position down there. Holen to Brady McGear. And a travel.
Good call, I think. Kind of got past his guy, and then they had another guy staying right there and kind of surprised him, didn't get the ball away in time. Shuffled his feet.
So Gage Kansmeyer in for Concordia. Lincoln Christian applying some pressure, just a little bit of token pressure here.
Yep.
And Masson, and that's going to leave Al Harathy down low open, but give Buchelman the block.
Yeah, that's a highlight block right there.
See if he can get a highlight on the other end. He's fouled, so he'll get 3 free throws.
And Otten, the 3rd foul. So that was pretty exciting little stretch there for Drew.
Right. So Drew's got a chance to give Lincoln Christian the lead again. Well, and we said Drew needed to pick it up here in the second half, and he's got 6 in this quarter. That one's in and out, but still a chance to give Lincoln Christian the lead.
Right. Yeah, 6 at halftime for him, and then he got a couple free throws, a big 3, and now another free throw, and he's contributing on both ends of the court. So sometimes a good defense will get your offense going.
So Lincoln Christian now 11 in a row. It's 34-33 Crusaders. Matheson. Now Groninga drives, and we'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, good finish. Oh, our girls team's going to get in trouble. They all were air ball when Matheson touched it. Mr. Earl's going to go.
Yeah.
As soon as he took about 2 steps, they turned around. So good finish there for I don't know, Groninga?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah.
And by the way, I thought they were going to call that foul on Hollenbeck, but they called it on Holen, and so he's got 3 and has to go to the bench.
Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by the shenanigans by the girls over there.
And Buchelman comes in, gets bumped, gets blocked, no call, and the rebound to Concordia.
There's a little body early on with a clean block up top.
So the Mustangs have withstood the Crusader run, and they are still on top. And it looks like they're going to just hold until the end of the quarter.
Really big 3-point play by them on that last possession to kind of turn the momentum.
Kansmeyer guarded by Nunley. Now Matheson, got to stay on him. He can launch from anywhere with his 3-pointer. And good defense by the Crusaders. Down under 10. And there's an open 3 from Groninga. He misses.
We got some time.
And he did launch it in time, but no basket. So the Crusaders down 2 as we go to the 4th. Here we go. We got 8 minutes to a victory, a big victory for one of these Centennial Conference teams. Concordia with the ball. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Mustangs. They're up 2.
Yeah, that was an exciting third quarter. Had some runs there, throughout that quarter like we've talked about. This game has been full of. So see if Drew can keep hot and if our defense can get some forced shots and get some rebounds.
Matheson. Here's Kansmeyer. Kicks out. Groninga. Marshbank's still on the bench. Berger out there in the post.
Let's see if we can get some minutes out of Jonas this time.
Crusaders playing some good defense. Concordia not trying to force the issue just yet. Now Kulus with it. I think this fourth quarter is going to come down to who creates the who makes the fewest turnovers.
Yeah, they seem to content to just really work the ball, look for that perfect shot. And we'll see if they get a shot out of it. They've already wasted more than a minute here.
And now Matheson goes all the way, goes up over Dorick. Good defense from Gunner. And the Crusaders push the other way. And Drew scores to tie it.
You see that happen a lot. One team holds the ball forever, doesn't score. The other team comes down and scores in about 10 seconds. So
I think that was probably more like 5, it seemed like.
It was quick. Drew did a good job of controlling his body and getting that shot off.
And Holland back in there. He's got 3 fouls, but he's still playing aggressive defense. Kansmeyer looking inside for Otten. Oh, and Jonas gets tripped, and then Otten scores the basket.
Yeah, he got his feet tangled up and went down pretty hard. Thought they could have called a foul actually on the floor, but let the play go.
There's Dorick with it. And Gavin McGear for 3. That one is no good. And Berger picks up his 4th foul. I think I could see that one coming.
Right,
I think he didn't have good position for it and should have let it go, but it is a 4th foul on him. Just 3 team fouls on the Crusaders, 5 on Concordia.
So need to get a stop here. What you don't want is to give a good look to Matheson for a 3, and then you go down 5. So no matter how long they take on this possession, need to get a stop and get the board.
Matheson around the screen, goes baseline, kicks it back. Now here comes Otten, and he traveled. So Lincoln Christian, another chance to tie the game. They led briefly late in that third quarter, and then tied it early in the 4th, but Concordia back on top by 2.
Yep.
And Gage, they left him open, but he didn't take the shot. Bjokelman from the free throw line, no good. And great rebound from Holland.
Yep.
Steps back, fires in and out.
What's
and
going on down there?
Marshbanks was kind of pulled to the ground by Otten. No call. And Bjokelman blocks it out of bounds as Matheson tried to drive the lane.
Yep. Good block there.
Yeah, on that other end, those 2 guys got tangled up.
Right.
They probably could have called a foul either way.
Yeah.
Could have maybe even called a double foul, which you don't see much in high school. But so here we are again. Concordia trying to run some clock and just a 2-point lead. Kulus just inside the free throw line. He misses it, and he's got his 4th foul.
Yeah. He had a good shot, missed it, but the hops that he showed, he was up in Easton's range there for that rebound. It's over the back, but that kid's an athlete.
That's his 4th person.
So 4 fouls on number 4. Each team with a player with 4 fouls. I think at least on the offensive end, why it's a bigger issue for Concordia than it is for the Crusaders. Yep. Jonas Berger, good defensive player, doesn't score a lot.
Right.
Brady McGeer in the game. And now Brady to the basket, scores.
Yeah, went right at Auden. Great move by Brady.
A great take by Brady, and that's his first basket. Halfway to go, and we're tied. Halfway to go in the fourth. Here comes Matheson. And Otten will have a chance for a three-pointer.
Yeah, Matheson kind of set that up out on the top of the key there and got the little give and go with Otten. So he knew what he wanted and he saw it and got it and made us pay.
There's two personals on Marshbanks. And Otten gets the roll. They've maybe missed one free throw tonight. They haven't missed many.
No, they have not. Yeah, just when we work hard to get it tied, then they come down and get that three-point play. So we start over and eat away at it.
Game a little different from Tuesday when the Crusaders led about 95% of the time against Elkhorn. And there's a travel on Buchelman. And you can tell he's frustrated, but he's got to just shake it off.
Right, yep.
And Lincoln Christian will take a full timeout. 3.5 to go, and we'll take a break.
Mark Powell here, Director of Stewardship and Advancement at Lincoln Christian, and want to give you an update on the To God Be the Glory capital campaign that has been in place for the last, probably 6 months or so. God moved amazingly in the month of December. We had a match in place, and the match garnered over $1 million towards that campaign. And to date, we've received gifts and pledges of $2.4 million, and with about $1.3 million to go. And the goal is maybe to move towards some type of construction here towards late spring or early summer. So I just want to thank you for blessing the school amazingly in 2020, and look forward to what he's going to do in 2021.
Out of the timeout, Concordia's got the ball, and they've got a 3-point lead on Lincoln Christian. 3.5 minutes to go. Crusaders with full court pressure. And the official, I think the whistle, or the horn blows, and a lot of the players kind of relaxed, but not Koulis. He hits a three.
Yeah, I think the refs need to stop that. Everybody had stopped, I think you need to stop that game and, pause it and throw the ball in, but unfortunate.
For the Crusaders, they're down by 6, so they have got to battle back once again.
Yeah, that was going to be a big possession and kind of disjointed and hit the three.
And McGeer has it blocked out of bounds.
So, just a second over 3 minutes to go, 6-point game. You don't have to go for a three, but, you need to get something on this possession.
And they bounce it into Holland, and he can't get it. And a great save by Brady McGeer. Or was that Gavin? I think Gavin saved
Gavin.
it. Yeah. And now let's see if Gavin can get a three. He doesn't. Marshbanks tries to save it out of bounds to Concordia.
Now the pressure's really on your defense. They've already shown the ability to hold onto the ball for a minute plus per possession, so you're going to have to make something happen here. I'd like to see this press.
Oh, man, and Brady McGeer can't save it.
And now they're 5 on 4.
And Koulis goes all the way and lays it in.
Yeah, you got to stop the ball at that. Forget about who you're guarding, get the ball stopped.
And it's back to 8. So Concordia, they led by 10. Lincoln Christian got back in the lead by 1, and Concordia now back up by 8. Drew's going to launch a long three and hit it.
Yep, we needed that there.
Yeah, it's, again, you got to just shake it off and go, but that after the last timeout, when they started, the horn went off, and a few players on both teams kind of relaxed, but not Koulis. He kept going. He was in position and nailed a three.
Right, yeah. Yeah, they play, they say, play to the whistle, play to the horn, but, I don't know, in that situation, you just got to keep playing until they blow the whistle and say, hey, we're going to start this over. But
yeah,
just the way where, probably 7 of the 10 people on the court basically stopped.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would have complained that you're going to redo it. And then, then we don't get anything on our possession. We set up that full court trapping press, and it worked. They threw it right to us, or, not to their guy, but in the efforts of saving it, we gave them the advantage, and they made us pay on a wide open layup.
And Otten into the front court. There's Matheson with it, and they're going to hang on to that ball.
Yep. Did a better job there breaking it. So.
And Kansmeyer draws the foul on Holland. That's 4 on Gage. So both fours have 4 fouls.
Yep. It was that initial surprise of our press that caught them off guard that we couldn't make them pay. And, now they expect it and might need to mix it up and do a different type of press.
Otten with it. And I didn't go back and look in the records, but I think it's been a long time since the Concordia boys have beaten LCS. And so they would be pretty happy if they get the win here. But we got a ways to go. Kulus with a 3, and Buchelman with an over-the-back call on the rebound. That's 2 on Drew, but still not shooting, but it'll be another possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one because that's a weak side rebound, and that's, there's no reason that you're not playing help side, so you should be inside your guy there anyway.
Berger is back in. Hollenbeck to the bench. Just a minute 47. Not many possessions left.
No. This is an extra possession. Even if they don't score, they're taking time off the clock.
And Kansmeyer dribbles in the lane, kicks back to Kulus. And a timeout from the Concordia coach, Ken Kulus. Minute 25 to go.
Uphill battle. Down 2 possessions without the ball, minute and a half left. You do have 2 timeouts, so, we're going to need to get a stop here and get a score. And don't have to go for 3 again, but you're not going to be able to allow too many, definitely no second chance possessions for Concordia, and maybe, shut them out the rest of the game, give you a shot at winning it.
Yeah, I think Crusaders have definitely got a hold here. You get into a free throw shooting contest, and so far Concordia has shown that they can hit the foul shots. Yep. So, and a 5-second call.
Yeah, that was really good defense. You don't see that too often. Usually they'll use a timeout once you get to that 4 count. But
and he did have 2 timeouts left. It was right in front of the Mustang bench too. So Lincoln Christian with a possession and a chance to get within 1 possession.
Tough shot.
Drew launches the 3, no good. The rebound to Matheson. And Kansmeyer is fouled by McGear. So for Brady, that is 2 fouls. We'll put Kansmeyer at the line for 1 and 1. And he has hit a couple free throws tonight.
At the line, that's Gage Kansmeyer.
So looking at the Concordia schedule this year, the only games that they've scored less points than they have right now are in games they've lost.
Okay.
And a couple of games to UTAN and Auburn, they just scored 37 and 39 respectively.
Auburn, a really good defensive team, and that's what you have to have against Concordia because they're just so athletic and they don't give up on any ball. Well, 1 of 2, that's about all we could hope for there. Down 6, minute left. Gavin with the 3.
Ball batted up in the air, and it comes down to Otten. And then a foul, and we got a lot of guys on the floor here.
I think Jonas got maybe an elbow to his head.
And we got 55 seconds left. Our clock on the screen is malfunctioning right now, but 55 seconds left, and that goes on Gage Holland, so he is done for the night.
Yep.
And that'll put Otten back on the line.
Gunner's back in the game. He's had a little bit of an off night for his standards, and and back in there now. So definitely another 3-point shooter we can use to try to get back in this.
And I haven't been tracking misses, but I think they've only missed one free throw tonight.
Yeah, they've done well.
And now it's an 8-point game, 55 seconds. It's not impossible, but it's going to take some effort. And jump ball, and that'll stay with Lincoln Christian.
Just a quick jump. If that possession comes back to Hannes, or 8 points, 47 seconds left. That's a tall task.
And Buchelman, a long three from in front of the bench. Comes in, gets his own rebound, and will have a chance for three after all.
You can't allow that. You know, he shot the three, a little bit of a loose ball, but you've got to keep him out. And you certainly can't foul on the putback.
And Groninga picks up the foul. So huge free throw here. It'll still be a 2-possession game, but scoring with the clock stopped helps.
Yep, and then you can set your press up. So
5-point game. And Kulus is fouled, and he's almost automatic from the line.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's only made 86% of his free throws, so he does miss every once in a while.
Right.
It still is just 1-1 on this foul. Oh, boy, and, you know, they've had several free throws like that, too, that have kind of rattled around and dropped in. And perfect again. 7-point game. McGear all the way, and he is fouled. And that'll be on Otten.
Jonas has set a couple solid screens out there. Legal. Concordia probably wants to let their guy know that a screen's coming.
And Coach Nunley talking with the officials about something.
Seems like Coach has a little more energy tonight. You know, he's kind of coming back too, but, you know, similar to Easton. So he hasn't quite been himself over there on the sideline, but a little more animated tonight. Good to see.
So it's a 6-point game. Gavin tried to make it 5, and that's going to be long. Jonas fighting for the rebound, and they're going to call Jonas with the foul.
That's tough. He had inside position, kind of a loose ball, and they're going to say he brought the arm down.
And Isaiah Nunley will come back in. That will put Ian Groninga at the line. Groninga 5 points tonight. And he misses. So although this one is a bigger one because that would give them a 3-possession lead.
Yeah.
Half a minute to go, and he's got that one.
Down 7. Yeah, I think we're probably going to need to get a 3 now. I don't think we have time to hit 2s, so see if we can get it back to. Well.
And Kulus with the rebound, and that'll do it probably. Yep. Gavin with the foul, and Kulus back to the line.
Yep, I think Concordia was willing to give up a 2, so Gavin kind of forced that shot, but you got to in that spot. You know, they're going to be on Drew, and you know, Gavin had the ball at 3-point line and put it up there and hit the rim, but didn't go in. Big win for Concordia.
Yep. And Kulus is in, let's see, he's got 18-21. He missed one. Son of a gun. Might be a little late for the Crusaders. Yeah. Long 3 from Gunnar Dorick and a timeout from Gary Nunley.
5-point game, 12 seconds left. We're down to 1 timeout. With their free throw shooting, you know, and us needing to score 2 times.
Yep.
At some point, we're going to have to get a steal on one of these. We can't expect them to miss 4 free throws and give us a shot here. So
So the Crusaders, we'll see what happens here. They've still got a chance. It's a long shot, but they have a big win against Elkhorn, and they may go down to Concordia tonight, but then they've got a couple days to regroup as they get ready for the Centennial Conference tournament next week. That game on Tuesday night against Fremont Bergen. They'll be in town, 6 o'clock start Central Time here on the Crusader Sports Network on Strive TV. The girls head to Hastings St. Cecilia to take on the Hawkettes. Same time, different channel on the Hastings St. Cecilia Strive channel. Go to strive.tv/Hastings-ST-Cecilia and you can check out that game. Or better yet, get two computers and check them out, both out at the same time. And then next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the semifinals and finals will all be up at Omaha Concordia, and they stream their games on a YouTube channel, so you should be able to see all those games. And
he's like, I don't want to do an intentional foul.
Right,
there.
he's like, I'm not just hugging him here.
Yeah, I don't like that part of the game where we're trying to foul. We've got our hands on him. In a normal time, you'd call that because you can't hand check with both hands, and you want us to push him or what? So.
And Matheson hits the point, and Matheson actually only has 8 points. He had that 3 early in the third quarter and hasn't scored since then.
He went down on that one little play that hit his elbow, and that might have hit a couple air balls since then.
And Gunner misses that one, and Omaha Concordia is going to have a win. They will win it 54-48, and they're excited because, again, it's the first time in a number of years that they've beaten Lincoln Christian, and I think they feel like they've got a legitimate shot at the conference tournament next week.
Yeah, for sure. I think they do too. So, we talked about this being a tough week for Lincoln Christian, with Elkhorn and Concordia. And I think coming into it, if we said we were 1-1, we'd probably take that. I think we would have thought the wins and losses would have came on different nights. But big win against Elkhorn and competed against Concordia, just, needed a couple more stops, and we had a couple of wolves there where we didn't get any points, and that really hurt us.
And for the Crusaders, Drew Buchelman, another game in the 20s. He ends up with 21, although I'm sure he would have traded a few points for a win tonight. But nonetheless, he's got 21. Gage Holen, 2. 3 for Gunnar Dworick, 7 for Gavin McGear, 2 for Brady McGear, 2 for Isaiah Nunley, and 8 for Easton Marshbanks tonight. And Zach Kulus led Concordia. He finishes with 21. And also Otten finishes in double figures with 11. Just 9 for Matheson. But again, he'll be happy to take a 9-point night for a W.
Yeah, that'll be a good bus ride home for them.
So the next action here on the Crusader Sports Network again is Tuesday night. It's Fremont Bergen in the Centennial Conference Tournament, 6 o'clock airtime here on the Crusader Sports Network. For Jeremy Hannes, I'm Keith Miles. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.